Have you ever wondered what the real difference is between metal flake sizes? How much flake you should be using? What to mix it into? How many coats to spray? And what base color gives you the best results? Well, you're at the right place. In this video, I'm going to be breaking this all down step by step so you can get professional results. Let's get started. LiME metal flake comes in a few different sizes, and understanding that is key to getting the look you're after. Now technically, we've got 3 sizes if you include the aerosols. Then we step it up to 0.004 and 0.008. These are your more traditional spray gun flakes. The 0.004 gives you a noticeable pop, while the 0.008 is where you really start getting that bold, in-your-face sparkle. LiME also offers a really slick, pre-measured packet that takes the guesswork out. From solid colors to custom blends, even iridescent flakes that shift and change in the light. There's no shortage of ways to make your paint job stand out. For this tutorial, I'm going to be applying a silver metal flake to this hood. I'm going to start by cleaning it with wax and grease remover to eliminate any contaminants. From there, we'll scuff the surface to promote adhesion. And if there's any imperfections, we'll spot prime those areas and sand smooth until it's all uniform. Once the surface is fully prepped and clean, we'll move on to laying down black base coat. I'm using LiME base coat, which mixes 1:1 with urethane reducer to thin it out to make it sprayable. I'm using a 1.4 spray gun tip at around 32 psi, laying down 3 to 4 coats with a 5 to 10 minute flash window in between coats. One thing I like to do is change my spray pattern with each coat. This helps prevent tiger striping or mottling and gives you a more even, consistent finish. Now when it comes to mixing your metal flake, there are 2 ways to go about it. You can mix directly into 2K clearcoat, which is usually recommended for beginners, or you can mix it straight into clear base coat, which is what I'm doing here. I'm going to start by pouring out 8 ounces of LiME clear base coat, then reduce it 1:1 with 8 ounces of urethane reducer to make it sprayable. From there, I'll add 1 pack of LiME metal flake. These packs are pre-measured to mix perfectly with 16 ounces and include a 50-50 blend of the 0.004 and 0.008 flake sizes we talked about earlier. It's a great setup because it gives you the right balance of coverage and sparkle, and it completely takes the guesswork out of measuring. If you're using a disposable cup system, make sure you remove the filter in the lid. If you don't, that filter will catch all the metal flake and keep it from ever making it through your gun. I'm still using the LiME 1.4 at around 34 psi. I like to start with light coats and build it up gradually, giving about 10 to 15 minutes in between coats. And just like with the base coat, I alternate my spray pattern with each coat. This helps keep the flake distribution even and reduces the chances of tiger striping. Now that we have the coverage I'm looking for with the metal flake, it's time to lock everything down with a 2K clear coat. I'm using LiME High Solids Clear Coat, which mixes at a 2:1 ratio. 2 parts Part A to 1 part Part B. Using a mixing cup, I simply follow the 2:1 scale to get an accurate mix. If needed, you can reduce the clear coat up to 10% with urethane reducer to help it flow out of the gun a little smoother. For application, I'm going to lay down 4 to 5 heavy coats. The goal here is to start building the material so we can bury that flake texture and begin leveling the surface. Now going back to something I mentioned earlier, mixing your flake into a 2K clear coat is usually easier, especially for beginners. The flake tends to lay flatter, and it takes less material to smooth everything out. But since we mixed into a clear base coat on this one, the flake dries faster and it stands up at different angles. That gives you more texture, which means more work, but it also creates a more aggressive, brilliant sparkle. Once the clear coat has fully dried, we'll need to sand the surface smooth. If you're working on colored flake, switch to a Scotch-Brite pad to avoid burning through and damaging the color. Once everything is properly prepped and cleaned, I'll come back with 3 to 4 more coats of 2K high solids clear coat to build it out and lock everything in. And that's it. Yeah, metal flake takes more layers and more time, but when you use the right techniques and the right products, the end result is absolutely worth it. If you want to learn more about automotive custom paint, check out my other videos. Thanks for watching.